In this video, we're going to go ahead and get started on the affordable house project. So what you see on the screen in front of you is the site plan for the location where the affordable house project is located. It's in Noblesville, Indiana, at the intersection of 10th Street and Maple Street. And so as you get ready for this project, what I've done to try to get us to help you get started is I've provided a whole bunch of example affordable house plans. So like some 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom, some 4-bedroom even house plans, different PDFs and JPEGs. You can feel free to look through these to get some ideas. If this is essentially kind of what you want to go forward with, that's great. If not, maybe it's a way to get started and then make your own, or just go on your own. But make sure you do have to follow the guidelines from Habitat for Humanity for the housing square footage. It needs to be a 1-floor, a ranch style home. So what I'm gonna show you basically is I'm going to move forward with, I think it's the Charlotte 3-bedroom rental. I'm going to do a kind of a modified version of this using this general layout here for my example. Okay, so as we get to it, I've opened up Revit, and so I need to make a new file. Make sure, this is really, really important, make sure it's an architectural template. Do not do construction template, so don't just click OK. So new file, architectural template, say OK. Make sure it's project too. Okay, and as it gets started, we're going to have to essentially get a lot of just setup out of the way first. So first, the level, it's going to be named first floor. And yes, you want to rename corresponding levels and views. Level 2 is going to be named roof. Oops, not sure what I did there. So rename roof. And yes. So go ahead and click on either east, north, south, or west. Double click on that. And we're going to put in some additional levels here. So to do that, from this main screen here, you see level right here. I'm going to put in one down here, level 3. I'm going to rename that to PO footing. That means top of footing. Yes. And then one more underneath of that called bottom of footing, BO footing. So edit, rename, BO footing. And at the moment, and then yes, definitely. Okay, so at the moment, I'm not going to really concern myself with the elevations of the top of footing and bottom of footing. When we do the foundation design, that's when we'll worry about setting those elevations. All right, the roof here, we can adjust that. Oops. Let's see. Whoops, redo, because I just undid. Okay, so change that from 10 to, you can do either 8 or 9 foot. I'm gonna do a 9 foot. 9 foot's are nice. Nice height for a ceiling. 8 foot. Some people like it. It's less space to heat, but it can feel a little cramped. Possibly, it depends on what you want to do. Oh, my level 4 got. I need to rename that again. So rename top of footing. Or sorry, bottom of footing. I apologize. All right. So now I have the elevations I'm going to use. They're all renamed. We're also going to want to put in some sheets here. All right. So right click on sheet, say new sheet. You need to load some. So load US Imperial, go down to title blocks, the 11 by 17s. We're going to put in that. So the first one, A100, that's going to be our cover sheet. Okay, owner is your name, and it is the affordable house project. Let's see if that all fits. Not really. Let's just say affordable house. Okay. We can duplicate this if you want to. That we don't have to. Okay. So we'll just do another one. New sheet, 11 by 17. Say okay. Now we can say A101. 101 is going to be site plan. Another new sheet. Right click, new sheet. 102 is going to be our floor plan. Sorry, room plan. I apologize. We're going to do floor plan on 103. So new sheet. Okay. Another new sheet. Sections. Sections. All right. New sheet. Okay. We'll do elevations here. Oops, sorry, this is section plan. Section plan. Okay. Elevations, let's see, new sheet again. 108. Oh, sorry, 106. 106 is going to be wall sections and schedules. I might need to just name that sections and schedules then. Sections and schedules. All right, that looks better. Another new sheet. This will be kitchen and bath elevations. I'm not going to type right out elevations all the way. Let's see, would elevations fit? Okay, the whole thing does fit. Okay, and then finally, the last one is going to be, we're going to change this one to an E, 101, and that's because it is going to be electrical plan. Okay. Oops, something happened. I hit something wrong. Okay. Oh, I shouldn't have put in a space here. It doesn't look like that. All right. Okay. So now we have our sheets set up. We have our levels set up. And the next thing we need to do before we go ahead and actually get started is to do set up our walls, so our interior and exterior walls. So when you go to, so first floor, you go wall. These are the preloaded walls that are always in there. What we need to do is pick one of them. So let's go exterior. Brick on metal stud. Let's try that. And we need to do edit type, duplicate, exterior, 2x6 wood stud. Or let's say vinyl siding on 2x6 wood stud. All right. So edit the structure. We're not going to use, I'm not going to use brick, so I can, let's see. usually allows me to do a delete. Okay, for whatever reason, I can't delete this. Not sure why. Why am I not able to delete that? That is odd. Delete. Let's cancel this. Let's try to edit the structure again. It's just very weird that it won't let me delete that layer. All right, well, it is what it is for now. We'll use that. So I'll change this from brick. Something. All right, cancel this, cancel this. All right, let's try it again. I'm going to say brick on metal stud. Let's say edit, duplicate, exterior vinyl siding on metal on 2x6 wood stud. This, okay. All right, now I'm able to delete them. So that was a little bit frustrating. All right, so delete that. I'm not going to use brick. I'm going to use vinyl siding personally. So if you go and try to search for vinyl siding, you should have run into this before. It doesn't exist normally, so we need to create it. So create new material. Identity is going to be vinyl siding. Shading, you can put in any color you want. At the moment, it's like this grayish color. So if you prefer, you can kind of play around and see if there's a vinyl siding color that you prefer. You can always make it a little bit lighter. Yeah, it's kind of maybe a nice greenish color. Interesting. The appearance, you go up here to that like kind of circle looking button, go to the Autodesk appearance library. I'm going to look for siding. You can use some kind of like clapboard or horizontal. I'm going to do this horizontal 8-inch gray. That's what I'm going to use. Say apply. Okay. And for me, it's going to be a 1/2 inch. So 0.5. Not 3.5, 0.5. Okay. Membrane, that's like your weather, your Tyvek or weather material. Substrate plywood, we're going to use 1/2 inch OSB. All right. We're going to do a wood stud here. So the structural layer is going to be a wood stud. So you can do, if you want to use the wood stained, you can. Let's see. I'm just going to duplicate the metal stud and just say wood stud layer. Just say wood stud. Last material is wood. Graphics. Yeah, this is totally up to you if you really want to go with this. If you want to try to find like a brownish type color, that can maybe represent wood. Again, if you want to go to the appearance library, if you want to take the time for this, definitely don't need to. Let's see, wood, and we'll call it just like a pine color. All right. All right, say apply. Okay. For a 2x6, it's 5.5 inches. Remember, the reason we're using 2x6 instead of the normal, maybe more traditional 2x4 is that 2x6 allows us to put more insulation, all right, than a vapor retardant, then gypsum wallboard 1/2 inch on the walls. All right, you can say okay now. So that's a good exterior wall. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and get set up on. So I hit escape a couple times, and then wall. We're going to set up an interior wall too. So let's see. I'm going to start with a 4 7/8. Hit edit. This is pretty close to what I want. So that's where we're going to. Oops. We're going to duplicate that, and it's going to be let's see, 4.5. So 4 1/2. Okay. We're going to change this to the wood stud we already created and call that 3.5. And then this is going to be just 0.5 1/2 inch gypsum wall board on either side. All right. Okay. So now we are ready to start making our walls, which is what we're going to do in the second video. So this is it for the first video. We've done all the setup, creating our layers, our sheets, and our exterior and interior wall sections.